Welcome to CINEMABITES, your go-to for movie recaps in a flash. Big twists, epic moments, all in just minutes. The story of the movie The 13th Year begins with a mermaid swimming in the sea, holding her baby. The mermaid approaches the shore, and by chance, a fisherman named John sees her tail and thinks she's a big fish. He starts chasing her with his boat to catch her, using tracking and binoculars. We learn that the mermaid, afraid for her baby, hides between the boats. When John's boat gets close, she leaves her baby on one of the boats and swims away in the other direction to distract the fisherman from her son. Indeed, John turns and follows her. Suddenly, the mermaid raises her hands and waves at John. John is shocked to see a real mermaid. He lets go of the boat's steering and stares at her in disbelief. The boat crashes into a big rock and is destroyed, but John is happy about what happened and doesn't care about the boat. Meanwhile, we see Jeff's family, who were on their boat, planning to start a new boat company. They hear a baby crying, and when they search the boat, they find a little boy at the edge. Charlene takes him and tells her husband Jeff, "Let's keep him." At first he refuses, but then he agrees. They go ashore and think of a name for the boy, deciding to call him Cody. The real mother, the mermaid, comes to take her son from the boat, but is shocked not to find him. She sees he is with Jeff's family and is deeply saddened for her son. 13 years after these events, we see Cody, now 13 years old, helping his parents with their boat project. His father tries to fix the engine, but it's broken. After this scene, there's a swimming race that Cody is supposed to participate in, but he hasn't arrived yet. Cody starts running to catch the race, but the boat leaves, so he has to swim across the sea to get to the other side. He swims a long distance, gets soaked, and arrives at the last moment to join the race. In the first round, Cody swims skillfully and wins, but in the other rounds, he manages to get a personal best and wins second place, qualifying for the US competition. Next, we see a boy named Kais, who almost drowns in the pool because he can't swim. Cody helps him out. Then we see a girl named Sam, Cody's close friend, who tells him, "I've never seen you swim that fast," and holds his hand. They are happy about his win. Cody's family takes him home. Meanwhile, we return to John the fisherman and his friends, who mock him for saying he saw a mermaid. John insists he will prove it to them one day. We also learn that Kais is John's son. Kais is smart in all scientific subjects but can't swim, while Cody is failing in his studies and just failed his last test. The teacher assigns a project about marine life and pairs up the students. Kais tells Cody they'll talk about the project later because tomorrow is his birthday and invites Cody to come. The next day, Kais's family throws him a birthday party at home, inviting all his friends. His mother serves cake. Cody enters the house to get some water, and Sam follows him to give him her gift. When Cody opens it, it's her photo, which makes him happy since he likes her too. When Cody leaves the house, Kais greets him from afar. When Cody's friends laugh at Kais, he gives Cody's mom a gift, and that night, Cody's mom gives him Kais's gift, which is a book about the sea. Cody is surprised and dreams about being in the sea, recalling memories from the past. Suddenly, the alarm rings, and when he turns it off, electricity sparks from his hand. He is surprised by this strange power. Later, in the kitchen, he tries to have breakfast, but the milk carton sticks to his hand. When he tries to remove it with his other hand, it sticks to that hand too. Not understanding what's happening, he goes to Kais, who is researching marine life for the project. Cody and Kais agree to teach each other their skills. Kais will tutor Cody, and Cody will teach Kais to swim. Suddenly, Kais notices scales on Cody's hand and says, "What's this? These only exist on fish and reptiles, not humans." Cody rushes home and tries to wash them off, but they increase. His mother knocks on the door, suspicious. After she leaves, Cody goes to his room, worried. At school, his friend is waiting and tells him that others have had similar cases, but Cody tells him to drop it and focus on the project. Cody promises to visit Kais's house later. After school, they meet to work on the project. The teacher announces Cody passed this time, making him very happy. During class, Cody gets very thirsty and drinks a lot of water. At home, he tells his parents about his problem. They check his temperature, which is normal. His mother suggests herbal remedies, since she dislikes doctors. Later, Cody goes on a date with Sam, but when he holds her hand, a strange reaction happens, because of the electricity in his hand, making her hair stand up. He laughs about it. That night, his hands start sticking to the wall. When he tries to pull away, both hands get stuck, and he screams. His parents rush in and find him hanging from the ceiling. They say he needs to see a doctor. The doctor checks him and says everything is fine. These are just signs of puberty. Cody is reassured. The next day, Cody visits Koss and tells him about his condition. Koss suggests a test and takes a scale from Cody to research it. Koss also tests Cody's ability to communicate with fish, and Cody successfully commands a fish to jump. That night, Koss reads his father's book about mermaids and finds a theory that mermaid children can live among humans until age 13, after which their true traits start to appear. This is exactly what's happening to Cody. Koss's father John sees his son researching and gets suspicious. Wanting to give a precise answer, Cody is surprised and asks, "What does electricity have to do with it?" In a conversation with the sea, or with Koss, he confronts him and tells him that there are some types of fish that emit electrical energy and that this might be his species. Cody returns home thinking and upset, and he tells his family about what Koss said, but they don't believe him and say it's just illusions and not true. Cody washes his hands in front of them, and then scales start to appear. At this point they all get very scared and tell him to avoid water until they find a solution. He goes to his room and hears his family arguing because they don't want his secret to be discovered, fearing the government might take him to secret labs. And after that, Cody sleeps and is haunted by the same dreams of swimming in the sea. When he wakes up, he goes to the shore feeling a strong urge to swim, but his family had warned him not to go near the water. He can't resist his instinct, so he goes and swims. Suddenly, he hears a strange voice coming towards him. Now we see his mermaid mother, who is close to him, but he doesn't see her. He keeps swimming and enjoying himself, but when he comes out of the sea, he starts to feel pain, and suddenly a fin appears on his hand. Then Sam comes and talks to him while he tries to drive her away. She gets upset and leaves him. Cody goes to Caius and tells him what happened, worried, because tomorrow is the final swimming competition. Caius tells him that people will see him tomorrow and his secret will be exposed. Cody says he'll swim fast so no one sees him. The next day, all the teams get ready for the competition, but Cody's parents don't want him to participate this time and keep checking his room every 10 minutes. He tells them to leave him alone for a while, and then he escapes from his room, takes his swimming gear, and heads quickly to the competition. When Caius sees him, he gets very scared and tells him he must quit swimming. Cody promises he will quit after tomorrow and quickly enters the pool. After more than 3 rounds, Cody manages to break the record again, and his team wins. Shogun is there in the audience, watching Cody's actions through binoculars. When Cody wins, the fin starts to appear on his hand. Caius notices and quickly covers the binoculars, so Cody's father doesn't see. Cody electrifies the place to distract people because he wants to escape quickly. Sean sees Cody escaping and quickly follows him, realizing something is wrong. He goes to the changing room, but doesn't find him because Cody is stuck to the ceiling. When Sean leaves, Cody comes down, leaves the room, and gets into his family's car. When they saw what was in the room, they knew he had been at the competition. They managed to rescue him and try to dry the water off his body. Caius arrives and tells them that everyone is talking about Cody, saying he ran away after winning, and that there must have been cheating. Then Sam comes in to see Cody, and suddenly sees the fin on his hand. She is shocked and faints immediately. When she wakes up, they try to explain and tell her to keep the secret between them, because if the government finds out, they might harm Cody. She agrees and leaves the house. The next day, Cody is walking with Caius, joking together on the shore, becoming closer and closer. That night, Cody feels the same strong urge and goes to swim in the sea, where he sees his mother for the first time and feels a wave of love. Cody is drawn to her, but suddenly they hear the sound of a ship above them on the surface of the sea. He realizes that it's her son, and he plans the next day to catch her in a clever way, preparing a trap. Caius sees him and asks what's going on, and his father says, "Today I'll catch a mermaid." Caius realizes Cody will be the bait, so he rushes home to warn him, but Cody isn't there because he's meeting Sam at the shore. Suddenly, Cody feels very strong cramps and collapses. Sam goes to inform his family, but John takes Cody to use him as bait to catch the mermaid. John takes Cody onto his ship, and Cody starts to suffocate, needing water to survive, so they splash water on him. Caius sees John's ship moving and realizes something is happening, so he gets on board and is shocked to find Cody, whose legs have turned into a big fin. The mermaid starts approaching the ship because she hears her son Cody in pain. John throws the trap to catch her, and indeed, he catches her. Cody fears for his mother and begs Caius to save her. Caius can't swim, but he grabs a knife and throws himself into the sea, dives down and cuts the net, freeing the mermaid. But he runs out of air and can't surface. John, worried for his son, jumps in after him, but can't dive deep enough. Cody throws himself into the sea, tries to pull Kayas out, and takes him to the shore. Cody's mother tries to revive Kayas, but nothing works. Cody tells them to step back, then uses his electrical powers to shock Kayas' heart back to life. Luckily, Kayas wakes up. John learns his lesson and tells his son, "The mermaid doesn't matter. What matters is you, my son." But Cody's mother refuses to give up her son, who is tied to her. Cody promises her he will return and never forget her, because she suffered for him. She tears up and agrees, because he ultimately must live in the water. She hugs him for the last time and says goodbye. At this point, Cody goes down into the sea and becomes one of the sea creatures. He grows up to be attractive, hugs his real mother, and they live in the sea, in the environment suitable for them. This is the end of the movie. If you liked the video, subscribe to the channel and activate the notification button so you never miss an updates. See you in the next video.